Hi everyone, this is Easy Math. In this video, we are going to see class 8 in which the topic is cubes and cube roots. In the previous videos, we have seen about squares and square roots. Now the next is cubes and cube roots. What is a square? Let us recall what is square of a number. A square means power 2. Any number to the power 2 is called a square number. Now what is cube? Cube means power 3. Any number to the power 3, then it is called a cube. See, let us see an example. Cube of 7. What is cube of 7? It is 7 to the power 3. That is only called 7 cube. There is a special name for power 3 and power 2. Power 2 is called squared and power 3 is called cube. So what is the meaning of 7 cube? You multiply 7 3 times. 7 into 7 into 7. See children, here you have to be a little careful about one thing. Sometimes by mistake, by careless, what do? 7 cube means we multiply 7 into 3. It is not multiplying 7 into 3. It is 7 to the power 3 means the same 7 has to be multiplied 3 times. So 7 into 7 into 7. This is called the base and this is called the power. The base has to be multiplied the power number of times. So 7 into 7 into 7. If you multiply 7 sevens are 49. That 49 you multiply by 7. We get 343. Therefore, cube of 7 is 343. Okay, what is square of 7? Square of 7 means multiplying 7 2 times, just 2 times. 7 sevens are 49 is the square and 343 is the cube. Okay, now let us come backward, reverse order, vice versa. What is it? Cube root. As we had square root, now we have cube root. Coming from the answer to the question. Cube root of 343 and this is the symbol of cube root. What is the symbol we had for square root? Square root, this is the square root. If you don't put in, actually here there is 2, square. Square means power 2, isn't it? So actually there is 2 here, square root of 64. But normally we don't put this 2. Without that 2, if you write this itself means it is square root. Whether you put 2 or not. For example, the positive numbers, whether you put plus 5 or just 5, both are positive integers. Same way, whether you put this 2 here or not, it is called square root. This is the symbol of square root. And now for cube root, square means 2, so we put 2. Even it can be written without 2 also. Cube root means we have to put inside the square, we have to put 3. This is called cube root of 343. What is it? What number has to be multiplied 3 times so that you get 343? What is that number? The number is 7. If you multiply 7 3 times by itself, we get 343. Therefore, the cube root of 343 is 7. So, cube of 7 is 343. Cube root of 343 is 7. This is the basic concept you should know about cubes and cube roots. And there is one more thing you should know. What is cube of a positive number and what is the cube of a negative number? Suppose we'll take, as we took 7 cube, we'll take 5 cube. It's a what number is this? The base is positive. So what does it mean? You have to multiply 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. What is it? 5 5s are 25. 25 into 5 you multiply, you get 125. The given number 5 is positive, isn't it? It is positive or negative? It is positive. When there is no sign, it is positive. And the answer is also positive. Suppose if you are multiplying minus 5. If you put like this, this means the cube is only for 5, not for minus. So we need a bracket to show. Like this. And even here also, suppose if you put like this bracket, this also has no, it has no value in having a bracket. Here also the cube is only for 5, not for minus sign. So the proper way of writing minus 5, the whole cube is minus 5 inside the bracket and 3 is above the bracket, outside the bracket, not inside. Inside means 3 is only for 5. If it is written like this only, if the power is outside the bracket, above the bracket, then cube is for minus and for 5. What does it mean? Multiply minus 5 3 times. So the base minus 5 has to be multiplied 3 times. Okay. Now it is multiplication of integers. What do we do first? First we multiply the signs. And this also we have learnt already. When you multiply the negative signs, even number of negative signs, that is 2 negative signs, 4, 6, 8 negative signs, even number of negative signs, your answer is positive plus. If you multiply 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, what are they? Odd numbers. If you multiply odd number of negative signs, then our answer is negative. What is negative? Minus. Otherwise, we have to go by the formula. Minus into minus, plus. Plus into minus, minus. It is a little bit confusing and there is a chance for making careless mistakes. So, when you are multiplying more than 2 signs, you just count the negative signs. If you have even number of negative signs, answer is plus. If you have odd number of negative signs, it is minus. Now, how many here? 1, 2, 3. 3 is an odd number. So, answer is minus. So, we have multiplied the signs. Now multiply the numbers. 5 5s are 25. 25 into 2, 125. So now look at it. Cube of 5 is plus 125. Cube of minus 5 is minus 125. So what do we understand from this? Cube of a positive integer is positive. Cube of a negative integer is negative. This is one property of a cube. We'll see few more properties of cubes now. Now look at this table. I have written the cubes of the numbers from 1 to 20. See, as I have told you earlier, you must be thorough with the squares of a number. Square table, 1 1s are 1, 2 2s are 4. 1 to 20, you must be thorough. Same way, in cube tables, at least make yourself thorough with up to 10. 11 and 12, 11 and 12, okay, if possible. Otherwise, up to 20, it becomes little tedious because the numbers are very big. We can just multiply and find them. But in square, you should be thorough with the square numbers 1 to 20. Then it is easy to do square root sums. Same way in cubes, at least to 10. At least to 10, all these cubes, you must be thorough with these numbers. So, I've written the square tables, cube table, I've written up to 20. What is it? Number is 1, cube means 1 cube. That is 1 is multiplied 3 times, answer is 1. Same way 2 cube means 2 into 2 into 2. When you multiply, it is 8. 3 cube, 3 into 3 into 3. 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. 4 cube means 4 4s are 16 and 16 into 4 is 64. So, like this we have the cube table up to 20. Up to 20 we have. Now let us take the cube table up to 10 and see some properties of these cubes. Look at it. What is cube of a number 1? If the units place means the number ending with 1, then the cube of the number also ends with 1. If a number ends with 1, then the cube of a number ends with the same number 1. Okay, let us see which cubes are ending with the same number. Now next you take 4. If the ones place digit is 4, then the cube of 4 also ends with the same 4. Then if it is 5, cube also ends with the same digit 5. If it is 6, cube also ends with the same digit 6. And what else ends with the same number? If it ends with 0, the cube also ends with the same digit 0. So cube of which digits end with the same digits? 1, 4, 5, 6. And then 0. All the cubes of all these numbers ending with these digits, the cubes also end with the same digits. Now let us take cube of 2. Cube of 2. When you multiply 2 3 times, if the units place, ones place or the ending number or the last number is 2, then the cube ends with 8. Now see 8. If the ones place is 8, then the cube ends with 2. It is just the opposite. If the number ends with 2, cube ends with 8. If you have 8, then it ends with 2. 2 and 8, they interchange themselves. Same way you check 3. 3 cube ends with 7 and 7 cube ends with 3. 3 and 7 interchange. 2 and 8, 3 and 7. If a number ends with 3, then the cube ends with 7. If the number ends with 7, then the cube ends with 3. Okay, and then let us check for 4, 5, 6 all same. So also these are the properties. The cube of a number ending with the same digits are 1, 4, 5, 6 and 0. And interchanging, 2 ends with 8, 8 ends with 2. And then 3 ends with 7, 7 ends with 3. Now let us check it for 11 to 20. See, ending with 1, same number 1. Then what else is same? What else is same? Ending with 4, same ending with 4. Okay, ending with 5, ends with 5. And ends with 6, cube also ends with 6. Okay, if the units place is 5, the cube is also 5. Units place is 4, the cube also ends with the same digit. And then let us check for the interchanging numbers. 2, if a number ends with 2, the cube ends with 8. Then if a number ends with 8, the cube ends with 2. See, 2 and 8. If it is 8, then 2. If it is 2, then the cube is 8. Check for 3. If the number ends with 3, then the cube ends with 7. If the number ends with 7, then the cube ends with 3. They're getting interchanged. And 9 ends with the same 9. What is 9? 9 ends with the same digit. Here also you see 9 cube. 9 cube is ending with the same digit 9. So we can conclude numbers ending with 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 and 0. Their cubes also end with the same digits 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 and 0. If it ends with 2, then the cube ends with 8. If a number ends with 8, cube ends with 2. Then if a number ends with 3, the cube ends with 7. If the number ends with 7, then the cube ends with 3. And one more property, if it is a cube, if it ends with 0, then it should have 3 zeros. It should have zeros as a multiple of 3. 3 zeros, 6 zeros, 9 zeros, 12 zeros. Suppose if a number is ending with 2 zeros, then it is not a perfect cube. A perfect cube, as we studied in square root, a perfect square number, if it is ending with 0, then it should end with even number of zeros. Same way in cube, it should end with multiple of 3. 3 zeros, 6 zeros, 9 zeros. See, look at it. Cube of 20 is 8,000, 3 zeros. And cube of 10 is this 1000 ending with 3 zeros. This is another property. So these are the basic properties of cubes and cubes of the numbers. And the best example to study about cubes is the cube. What is the shape? It is a cube. It's a solid shape called cube. What is a cube? The length, breadth, height all are equal. Suppose if this is 5 centimeter and this is 5 centimeter, this is length is 5, breadth is 5 and height is 5. See, this is the length and this is the breadth and this is the height. If all are 5 centimeters, a cube having all the dimensions equal. See, length is 5, breadth is 5 and height is also 5. And what is the volume of this cuboid? The formula to find the volume of the cuboid is length into breadth into height. That is 5 into 5 into 5. That is nothing but 5 cube. So the volume of cube is the best example of cube of a number. So children, using these basic concepts, let us solve the exercise 1.5. Okay, in which, what is it? The first one, fill in the blanks. First question, the ones digits in the cube of 73. Just now we saw cube of 73 ending with 3. If a number ends with 3, then the cube will end with, see, if the number ends with 3, then the cube of the number ends with 7. So we use this property here. So if a number ends with 3, then the cube ends with the digit 7. 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. 3 into 3 into 3. 3 3s are 9 and 9 3s are 27. That ends with 7. Okay. Then the maximum number of digits in the cube of a 2-digit number. Maximum number of digits. How many digits are there in the cube of a 2-digit number? What are 2-digit numbers? They are 10, 11, 12, etc. up to 99 other 2-digit numbers. So when you find the cube of it, 10 cube, 11 cube, 12 cube, the answer will end with how many digits? Let us start from 10. 10 is the first, what is it? First 2-digit number. So 10 into 10 into 10. So what is 10 into 10 into 10? Write 1 into 1, 1 into 1, we have to multiply 1, 3 zeros. It is 1000. So how many digits are there? 4 digits. So minimum 4 digit and maximum we have to multiply 99 into 99 into 99. That will end with 6 digits if you find the answer. So the 2-digit numbers can have the digits 4, then it can, between it can have 5 or 6. So 4 or 5 or 6 digits or will be there in the cube of a 2-digit number. And next, the smallest number to be added to 3333 to make it a perfect cube. This 3333 is not a perfect cube. We have to make it as a perfect cube. So what number we should add with this to make it a perfect cube? Let us check if you know this table. See, 15 cube is 3375. So if the number is 3375, then it becomes a perfect cube. So how to make this 3333 as 3375? That is, from 3375, you subtract this 3333, you get 42. So if you add 42 with this number, then this will become 3375. Then it will become a perfect cube. So what number we should add? 42 should be added. The third answer is 42. And next is the cube root of 540 into 50. Now, so far it was about the cubes. Now it is cube root. Let us see how to find the cube root of a given number. So, cube root of a number, there is only one method. In square root, we had two methods. What are they? Prime factorization method and long division method. In cube root, there is only one method, that is prime factorization. This we have been doing right from 6th standard. Finding LCM, HCF, all that. We were doing this, the same L division method. So, we'll find for 540 first, then 50. Okay, let us take 540. The same rules we follow, which we followed in square root. That is, if it is an even number, divide by 2. If you get an odd number, check by 3 tables, 7, 11. You check by the prime numbers, odd prime numbers. Then if it ends with 0 or 5, we divide by 5. So it is ending with 0. Let us divide by 5. Come on, divide. 5 ones are 5. Next, there is no reminder. Can you divide 4 by 5? For 4 we cannot divide because it is less than 5. Put 0 till 40 comes. It is 5 8s are 40. Now 108 is what? Ending with 8 is an even number. So we should divide by? Yes, by 2 tables. So take 10. 2 5s are 10. No reminder. Next number 2 4s are 8. Now 54 ending with 4 is an even number. Divide by 2. 2 2s are 4. After 4 reminder 1. After 4 5. The remainder is 1. Carry with 4. 14. 2 7s are 14. What is 27? Ending with 7. Odd number. Divide by 3. Yes, we know very well because it comes in 3 tables. 3 9s are 27. Now 9 is again odd number. Divide by 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 is a prime number. Once you get the prime number, you stop. Now let us take 50 now. Ending with 0. Divide by 5. 5 ones are 5 and this 0 we cannot divide as it is, or 5 tens are 50. 10 ending with 0 again by 5 tables. How many times? 5 2s are 10. 2 is a prime number, you stop. Now what we'll do? Write all the prime factors. What is the question? 540 into 50. You write all the factors of 540. Write all the factors of 50. What are the factors of 540? 5 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. Then next 50 is 5 into 5 into 2. Now we are supposed to find cube root of this number. What is the symbol of cube root? We learned just now in introduction. Cube root of 540 into 50 is equal to. What did we do in square root? Do you remember? For every two same factors, we selected one factor. Because it was square root, it was square 2. Now it is cube root. So any idea? Can you guess? Yes, you all are right. For every 3 factors, we have to select one factor. 3 same factors. Take 5, 5, 5. All the 3 5s, 1, 5. Then into 2, 2, 2. For all the 3 2s, 1, 2. Then 3, 3. Only 2 3s are there. Oh, I'm sorry. One more 3 is here. Here 3 3s. 3 into 3 into 3. That's one more 3 we have to put. I'll put it here. See, there is one more 3. 3 into 3 into 3. So 3, 3, 3. For 3 3s, 1, 3. Got it? For 3 5s, 1, 5. For 3 2s, 1, 2. And for 3 3s, 1, 3. If you are able to select like this, then it is a perfect cube. Suppose if 1 7 is extra, or if you have 2 7s, or if you have maybe 1 5, if you are not able to group into 3 same factors, then it is not a perfect cube. But in this case, we can select one factor for every 3 factors. So this number is a perfect cube. And multiply all these 3 common factors. That is the cube root of the given number. 5 2s are 10. 10 into 3 is 30. Now, how to check this answer? When you multiply 30 into 30 into 30, multiply 30 3 times, you will get 540 into 50, the same answer. Product you will get here also. This is how we check the cube root of a number. The next one is the cube root of 0.000005 zeros and 4913. It is a cube root of a decimal number. This is also very easy. First thing what we should do, change decimal number into a fraction or a rational number. How to change decimal number into a rational number? Just write, combine the numbers before the point, after the point together. If you remove the point, it becomes 0, 0, 0, 0. So zeros in front of the number, they have no values. So we can write only 4913 in the numerator by, and after the point, how many digits you have if you count? We have 9 digits if you count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So with 1 you have to put 9 zeros. This is how we change a decimal number into a rational number. Now you find the cube root of numerator, find the cube root of denominator separately. So let us find for 4913. Same prime factorization method. It ends with 3. What number is this? It is an odd number. So we should check by 3 tables. How will you check by 3? Just adding the digits. What is the divisibility rule for 3? 4 plus 9 is 13. 13 plus 1, 14. 14 plus 3, 17. Can you divide 17? So if we add the digits, we are getting 10, 17. Is 17 divisible by 3? No, 17 doesn't come in 3 tables. So we cannot divide this by 3. Next, what number will you check? We have to check by 7 tables. So you divide 4913 by 7 and check whether you are getting the remainder 0. It is not divisible by 7 also. After 7, which is the next prime number, check by 11. Then check by 13. If you go on dividing like this, finally, you will get this number is divisible only by 17. Which is a prime number. So if you divide this 17, we get a remainder 0. That means 4913 is divisible by 17. And when you divide by 17, we get 289. Now, if you are thorough with the square tables, it is so easy to complete this sum. 289 is 17 into 17. 17 square is 289. So it is divisible only by 17 tables. 17 17s are 289. 17 is a prime number. We can stop it. Now let us write this. For 4913 is equal to 17 into 17 into 17. Therefore, what is the cube root of? Cube root of 4913 is what? For every 3 same factors, we select one factor. So 17 is the cube root of 4913. That is, when you multiply 17 into 17 into 17, we get this given number. Then, what is the cube root of this 9 zeros? For every 3 0, we take 1 0. For these 3 zeros, 1 0. These 3 zeros, 1 0. These 3 zeros, 1 0. So, 1 0 0 0. That is 1000 is the cube root of this 1 with 90 number. Therefore, we will write it cube root of is equal to, the given number is equal to, cube root of numerator is 17, cube root of denominator, cube root of 1 is 1. For every 3 zeros, we put 1 0. In square root, what do we do? For every 2 zeros, we put 1 0. But in cube root, for every 3 zeros, 1 0. And these 3 zeros, 1 0. So 17 by 1000. Now one more step is left because the given question is a decimal number. So your final answer also has to be a decimal number. How to change a rational number into decimal number? Write the numerator 17 as it is. Then count how many zeros are there in the denominator. 1, 2, 3. So you count 3 numbers and keep a point. 1, 2. There is no third number. So put 1 0 and keep a point. And there is no whole number. That is in front of the point. There is no number. You put 0. So it is 0.017 is the cube root of 0.00004913. Got it? So I hope you all have understood the basic concepts and these 5 sums, and rest of the sums we'll see in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, children.